Hey, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a great day today. You know, yesterday in this series that we're doing, Not That Into You, we talked about how we all have relationships in our lives that we're just not that into anymore. You know, it's a boyfriend or girlfriend or maybe a best friend kind of scenario where we just, just not into that person anymore. You know, we just kind of lost that love and feeling. And one of the things we talked about was that one of the reasons we do this, and it's usually a superficial kind of deal, it's over something that's really meaningless, it's really stupid. And I told you about me when I was in high school, about a relationship that I was in, and how I was just stupid. I was a bonehead in that relationship. But the one thing that we did talk about, we did realize about every relationship that we're in, there comes a point to that relationship where we can either stay in that relationship and fight for it, or we can just walk away from it. You know, in high school, I chose to walk away. And maybe that's you. Maybe you have walked away from a relationship. Or maybe you're the one who stayed and you have fought for it. But that's a choice that you and I have to make. And we do that with our regular relationships, but how about your relationship with God? Do you know that you have to fight for that relationship? Do you know that there's going to be times in that relationship with God where you feel super close to Him, and then there's going to be times when you just feel miles apart? There's going to be times where you're really into God. There's going to be times when you just, let's be honest, maybe can't even stand Him. Are you willing to fight for that relationship? Are you willing to fight for your relationship with God? You know, one of the questions we're dealing with and that we're struggling with, is maybe a better way, is this. Is God everything He's cracked up to be? Do I really trust Him as much as I think I do? Do I really care about Him as much as I think I do? Am I really committed to Him? That's a struggle. And it's in that struggle where you and I have to decide whether or not we want to fight for that relationship. I've had to struggle with that myself. I have fought for that relationship. And I would continue to fight for that relationship with God. Because there's nothing more important to me than my relationship with Him. And you know, wherever you are right now in that relationship, whether you're really into God or you're not into Him, will you be honest with yourself? Will you just look at your life and say, you know what, this is where I am with God. Just own up to it. And then begin to just work on that relationship. Because nothing in life will ever get better. Nothing in your life will ever improve. Nothing in life is more important than that relationship that you have with God. And it is worth every ounce. It is worth every effort. It is worth everything. The fight is worth it. So will you fight for that relationship? Fight for your relationship with God. And I'm telling you what, if you do, man, your life, things will get so much better. Things will be so much better in your life when you have that relationship and you know you're willing to fight for Him. Because He has fought for you and He has not stopped fighting for you. Never forget that. You're not alone in this fight. He is there with you. Hey, you know what? I love you guys. We have one more week left in this series. It's been an amazing series. It's been pretty incredible. It's really opened my eyes to a lot of different things. Hey, but this Sunday, though, Scott England will be leading us in worship. We're having Scott England's having a concert here on Saturday night. Man, I would love to see all you guys here. I'm telling you what, it is going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. You don't want to miss this great night of worship. Hope to see you guys Saturday night concert. If I don't see you Saturday, I hope to see you Sunday morning. I love you guys. You're awesome. You're incredible. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.